Hey there, hi there, ho there, neighbor. Welcome back to Cheddar's Opening Bell. Shares of Overstock.com soared during Thursday's trading session, hovering around $55 towards the start of the week. They are now trading at about $77. Each share is now worth more than that by just a little bit. That jump after Overstock reported tremendous Q2 results. Earnings per share came in at 84 cents. Wall Street, they were expecting a loss of 8 cents a share. Overstock.com also generated record net revenue, $782.5 million. It's miles above the nearly $600 million that was expected. Revenue did double from the same time a year ago. And for more on this, we're joined by Overstock.com CEO Jonathan Johnson. Jonathan, great to have you here with us today. How were you able to keep up with the clearly huge demand that Overstock was facing during the last quarter?
Brad, thanks for having me on. I think part of the way we kept up with demand is our business model. We have over 3,000 dropship suppliers. We call them partners all over the country. They had great product ready to sell, close to the customer. And during a stay-at-home mandate, our offering of home furnishings was particularly relevant. So it was really gratifying to see new customers finding us, experiencing our website, and coming back and purchasing more.
Okay, and so what particularly seemed like it was moving the most in terms of some of the categories on the website? Where were you seeing the most uptick?
Brad, that's an interesting question. Early on in the stay-at-home mandates, it was things you might expect. It was office chairs as people built out their home office for the new normal. But for most of the quarter, it was our standard bread and butter fare. It was area rugs. It was furniture. We did see an early tick up in patio furniture and things for the outdoors, swing sets, above ground pools. So there was a lot of people that were eager to get to their outside of the home in their yards and make those lovely with Overstock purchases.
Okay, and so as I'm looking through the earnings report as well, I mean, you mentioned this rapidly shifting and challenging environment. Give us a taste of what you are looking towards going into, and as we are amidst the next quarter that you're going to be reporting for in the future, 3 months from now. When you think about the quarter that we're in right now, quarter to date, how are things looking? Give us some insight as to what you're looking towards for the rest of this year as well.
Well, it's very hard to predict what things will look like for the second half of the year, just because COVID-19 is like, trying to sail a ship in a gale force wind. I will say this, and I said it yesterday on our earnings call, is that July sales remain very strong. I still think that there's a need for people to shop from home. Our business model works well. As we look to the holidays, we see that lots of retailers will be closed for Thanksgiving. I'm not sure that consumers are ready to storm the stores again. I think online is going to be particularly strong, and we feel well positioned. We're rebulking up on inventory. Our partners are bringing in product as we speak. So I'm confident that the second half of the year, should be strong. Whether everything is always as strong as this record second quarter is, I don't know. But sales remain strong in July.
And so, yeah, strong is certainly a way to look at it. Saturated, some might say, especially as you have more people that are going and flocking towards online shopping. And you've got some of your competitors that are announcing deals earlier on ahead of even the holiday shopping season. We're in the last day of July and people are already talking about their plans for Thanksgiving and Black Friday shopping. And that's how far in advance the retailers like Walmart and Target, some of these names that have been known for their doorbusters, are announcing and saying, hey, we're going to be shifting some of these deals online. That's where you're going to have to go. And so for Overstock, when you hear about that from some of the retail and traditional brick and mortar players who have been investing heavily in e-commerce, what does that signal to you?
Well, first, we think it signals a quicker migration to online. At the beginning of this year, the home furnishings market was about 23% online. Today, we see it more like 36%. When we think we're as good at the game as the game for online home furnishings, as others move online, we think it's good for the industry as a whole, and what's good for the industry is good for us. So yes, we're planning our holiday sales right now. We think holiday sales probably start earlier than usual. We think people will be focusing on their homes, that they'll be home for the holidays, that the gatherings will be smaller, will be more intimate. All of that, I think, bodes really well for Overstock, which is all about dream homes for all.
All right, Overstock.com CEO Jonathan Johnson. Jonathan, we got to have you back. I want to talk some more about the T0 platform as well in the future. If you'll accept our invitation, we'd love to speak again soon.
Love to business too, Brad. Let's do it again.
Awesome, sounds great. Thanks so much. Overstock.com CEO Jonathan Johnson joining us here today.